Not content with being a mere billionaire, Aston Martin's Lawrence Stroll feels deserving of receiving a knighthood. Lawrence Stroll has lofty ambitions for Aston Martin, and given his latest claim, also for himself. The Canadian billionaire believes that he should be knighted for having saved thousands of jobs at the British car firm while creating a competitive F1 team. Stroll led a consortium that bought the Force India F1 team in 2018. Before rebranding it to Racing Point in 2019. But when the 63-year-old became Aston Martin's executive chairman after a £182 million investment, the F1 operation was brought in under the same prestigious name. His hefty investment has paid off on both fronts, with Aston Martin's stock price rising and real progress evident on the track. Stroll's F1 team is one of the front-runners in a field dominated by Red Bull. They currently sit third in the Constructors' Championship, just 13 points behind former champions Mercedes. Their credit-worthy return has been underpinned by the form of veteran driver Fernando Alonso, who has achieved 6 podium finishes so far this season. Stroll, who has invested in a new high-tech factory and a wind tunnel, confidently believes that his achievements with Aston Martin both commercially and in motorsport should be given royal approval. As per Autocar, he said, "I should be knighted for what I've done. I've saved thousands of jobs and built a new Formula One factory with hundreds of millions of investment. The investment is staggering." Stroll has convinced other top companies to invest in Aston Martin, including Volvo owner Geely, with the Chinese car giant recently increasing their stake. According to Autocar, the investment raised by Stroll has put around £1.5 billion. Stroll called it, "a huge show of my belief in the company. One doesn't put that money into a business they don't believe in the future of." The successful businessman, who previously brought the Ralph Lauren brand to Europe, points out that his other businesses have always won and has changed the fortunes of Aston Martin because when it comes to the company's management, there's nobody left. "I can only speak from the past 3 years and what's to come." According to Autocar, the average sale price of an Aston Martin has risen from £157,000 to £223,000 in the past 3 years. As per Gear Patrol, Stroll said, "Our opening price point car, currently, is our Vantage. With the new generation sports cars, that will go up. I would never see an Aston Martin opening for anything less than something that begins with a 2, meaning $200,000. I said, when I took over as chairman, for fiscal year 24-25, I want to be at $2 billion of sales, $500 million of EBITDA, and about 9-10,000 cars." Well, we're on our way to hit that. We're ahead of those projections I gave 3 years ago. Well ahead of them. There's no end that seems to be too high for an Aston Martin.